Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Fortress Homestead Minecraft server. I had so much fun playing with y'all on the live stream last night, and we made so much progress. As you may have noticed, the view is a little bit different. That is because we are in the modern village. We made so many fantastic renovations, including the village is officially completely fenced in, and we already started on double fencing the village. Once it's all double fenced, then we'll go ahead and start adding in all the torches just to make sure that it's nice and bright to keep away all of those mobs. We also built this cute little rustic stable for Fast Boy. He loves it because he hates to be tied up on a lead. So we built him this nice little stable for while we're here. Look at him, he's so happy. And as you can see, there are so many villagers. It makes me so happy. Once we completed fencing in the village, we summoned a whole bunch of villagers, and they are still alive, which is the goal. So as we double fence the village, we'll be seeing how they flourish and thrive, and if any of them are still escaping, or if there are any areas that seem to have a lot of mobs, we'll be addressing that as we go. Oh my god, it's a kitten! Oh my goodness, so cute! We also summoned a bunch of cats to help protect the village from creepers, because they are a massive problem for any village. Thankfully, this village seems to have more of a zombie problem than a creeper problem, which is totally manageable. And we have noticed that there are many more cats than just the ones that I summoned. And we think that once villages are fenced in and safe like this, that the cats actually start spawning on their own. For some reason, when I was spawning in the cats, they all looked like this one, the half yellow and half brown. And we've already had a bunch of full-grown cats appear that are different colors, especially a lot of black and white ones. So I do think that that is a phenomenon that happens where once the village is a safe area like this, the cats start spawning in. I did add this little fencing around the cute little campfires because I did notice when I started spawning in villagers that they started setting themselves on fire from the campfires. So I fenced these in just to keep everybody safe. I'm probably going to double fence the campfire areas as well, since they like to climb up on things, and I'm sure they'll find a way to set themselves on fire. So just, trying to keep everybody safe, because unfortunately villagers are kind of dumb. We've also made some changes with the landscape in that Taz told me that the villages will flourish better if we don't have the areas separated with gates. So I have been taking out the gates that separate the different areas of the village. However, with gates such as this, I call these are for me only use gates where it leads to the outside, that this is not a fenced in area. So just making sure that all of these paths are safe and completely within the interior of the village is pretty much the goal, so that the only gates lead outside of the village. Do that right here, actually. Include this part of the village, and we can just add this in so that they can't get out. And that's also part of what I've been doing with the fencing, is as we've been removing some of these sections, just using it to be able to double fence in other areas, just utilize all of our resources. And as you can see, the villagers are starting to utilize all their little tools and exploring the houses. It's just so fantastic, y'all. And I did notice that all of the areas seem to be intact, unlike the old village. There aren't like any spider webs or any holes in the buildings, so there really wasn't much to renovate so much as it was I needed to fix the landscape. As you can see, I built my well-known dirt stairs to all these different areas. That was the main problem, was that a lot of these houses are on these platforms like this where they're really high up, and there was just no reasonable way to get up and down between the different houses. So that was a big part of the renovating for this village, is just creating safe paths to be able to get to and from the different areas. So that's mainly what I've been working on, is just smoothing out the landscape, just making it much safer and simpler to navigate, and just, you know, improving it as we go. There's just always new little bits and pieces here and there that I keep finding that need improvement. So it's just been a really big help just getting this all put together, and soon this village will be as complete and as safe as the old village. Oh, I can't wait for that. I just get so much joy out of renovating these villages and making them safe so that these little villagers can flourish. It just, I don't know, I just love the idea of that. Like, I'm growing this empire with all these little villages and they're all my little citizens. It makes me happy, y'all. I don't know. I just get a lot of joy out of building these villages. So I'm so glad that we were able to get so much done last night. It's just crazy how fast you go through resources, especially with building all this fence, and we still have a ways to go. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe. And as always, be sure to follow and turn on notifications so you know when it's time to play. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.